Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so excited. It's Friday. How freaking awesome. Let's talk about function notation. I'm hoping this topic is pretty simple. I'm very happy that we've already gotten through 4 weeks of school. A couple reminders. Please do your work. If you don't do your work, that's a zero. Second, be careful. Coming real quick at the end of the 9 weeks. If you fail that report card, boom, you might not get credit. If you don't get credit for algebra, like I said in the previous video, you might not graduate. So be very conscious of that. So please tell your friends, help each other out. Hey guys, I got 250 students. It's very difficult for me to just sit there, make you guys lessons, do all this great stuff, call your parents, great stuff. It's a lot of work for myself. So please be cautious. Please contact your friends. Let them know to be very mindful that you need to pass algebra in order to graduate. But anyways, let's do some math. So, ladies and gentlemen, function notation, since we've been going over functions, what is the name of that function? In all seriousness, usually it's always f of x. Now, this is called the function name. It's telling you, hey, for the function of f, these x values equal to something. Now, what is it equal to? Usually in this topic, we've been doing in the past, we're going to be doing lines, parabolas, or exponential functions. In this case, we're only going to be doing very basic equations, but let's go over this, okay? So let's do an example. F of x equals, let's start soft, 2x plus 3. Something very simple. Now, we need to find what x is outputting, okay? So this is going to help me find out whatever number I put in here is going to give me a number, which is the value on the graph. And we'll talk about graphs in a little bit in the next video. So it gives you the equation, the function equation, and then they're going to put, hey, f of, let's put 4. What does 4 give me? I want to know what 4 gives me as an answer. So, what is 4? This 4 is my x. It's already telling you, hey guys, I'm going to use 4 as my x in this function to give me an answer. Check it out. Let me write it down a little bit. Sorry. F of 4 equals an answer. Check it out. So we said f is my x. So if I put it into the equation, where do you think I put this 4? Well, obviously this 4 is my x, and the only other x here is boom, right there. Check it out. We're going to put a 4 right here instead of x. Let's do it very slowly. 2. Now I can't just put a 4 right there. I need to show that this is multiplication. So I'm going to put this in parentheses. And then the rest of the function plus 3. Now we're all very good at already solving. So all we got to do is just fix it. Boom, give me an answer. Parentheses means what? Multiply. 2 times 4, 8. Bring down the plus 3. Please add 8 plus 3. Use your fingers. Oh, we don't have 11 fingers, but if you use the calculator, you should get 11. And that's my answer. Now, you might be asking you, sir, what does this mean? Well, in actuality, guys, this is a coordinate on your graph. So if I have a graph at 4 on my x-axis, that means there's a point somewhere here at 11. So it's part of a graph. Okay, so I'm going to talk about graphs in the next video, but let's keep doing more examples here. Please fast forward if you need to. Rewind if you need to look at it one more time. Can I double check this real quick? Let me see. Hold on. Before I erase this. Or no, we'll do the next example. Sorry. No worries. I can double check this, but I'll show you right now. All right. Function notation. Now, that was pretty simple because there was no exponents. I'm going to show you how to do this by hand with exponents. Okay, next example. Now, it's not always going to be f of x, just in case. This is the basic. This is where you're always usually going to see it. But it can be other letters also, other variables. So let's try a different one. Let's try a fun one. Let's try w of x, because w comes out a lot. So this is another function name. W of x equals, let's say, let's make it a little easy, x squared plus 5. X squared is going to be a little different. That's okay. So what is w of, let's put something big, 7. Oh, shoot. I wish you guys were in school because somebody would have said y equals, sorry. W is 7. What is my answer? So again, we should already see that 7 is my x. It's inside the parentheses, so that's telling me, okay, wherever I see x, boom, I put 7. There's an x. Again, I want you to put parentheses. 7 goes in there, plus 5. Sir, I don't know what to do with that square. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's okay. I'm going to tell you most of the time use your calculator. But for this case, I know a lot of us don't have calculator. That's why we're doing everything by hand. Okay? So, this 2, I call it a square. It's also called the power of 2. Is basically just telling you, hey, see that guy on the inside? It's 7 times 7. It's saying repeat it twice and multiply it. And then we just bring down this plus 5. 7 times 7. Hopefully you know your times table. If not, look it up. Everybody should have a Chromebook. Almost everybody. 7 times 7 is 49 plus 5. And then, of course, just add 49 plus 5, 54. And that's it. Now, I said earlier, we can use our calculator to double check. Please use your calculator if you have a calculator. If you don't have a calculator, please use something that'll help you double check your answer. If I go on my calculator real quick, I'll show you right now. Put parentheses 7 to the power of 2 plus 5. If I look at this answer, it's 54. Boom, 54. We're doing it right. Now, again, ladies and gentlemen, I do want you to work it out. I want you to be comfortable because, hey, when you take the SATs, hopefully everybody wants to go to college. They're not going to give you one of those calculators. They're not going to let you do this in the calculator because this is easy. I don't want to say easy, but they want you to be able to do stuff by hand. All right. Let's do one more example. This is going to be a 2-part type of deal. Watch. F of x equals 2x squared minus 4 . Let's do another w. W of x equals x to the cubed, x to the third, plus 1. Now, why am I giving you two problems? Check it out. Have you ever come across a situation where it says, hey, give me W, let's write it down here because I want space. What is W of 3 and what is F of, let's do 6. Let's make it a -6 just for fun. All right. You can see that I make them backwards. Check it out. We want to be able to make sure, hey, this is W. Am I going to use F? No, completely different variables, different functions. These are different function names. So right here, I should know, hey, I'm not going to use W3 with f of x. I should know I'm going to use W3 with the Wx over here. So be very careful when you're doing that, okay? Make sure you read correctly. I love being able to read. Boom, let's use a 3. Parentheses, 3 inside, 3 up top, plus 1. Question, if there's a 3 up there, how many times am I multiplying this 3? 3 times. It's going to be 3 times 3 times 3. Bring down the plus 1. If you're not sure what 3 times 3 times 3 is, you can use your hands, you can use the calculator, do it real quick. 3 times 3 times 3, I think, is 27 plus 1. So my answer for W3 is 28. All right, same thing over here, f of -6. Let me get my red marker real quick. -6 is for my f function, pointing -6 wherever it goes. I'm going to write it down over here. I got 2 parentheses, -6, close it, square, -4. All right, right here, we're focusing on the parentheses first. Got it? Good. So we want to do -6 times -6. Bring the 2 down, bring the -4 down. I want to do the parentheses first. Don't worry about this 2 till the end of it. Let's do -6 times -6. 6 times 6, negative times negative, that's positive 36. I'm leaving it in the parentheses because of the 2. All right. Bring down the -4. And then we do 2 times 36, calculator. 2 times 36 is 72. -4. 72 minus 4 is 68. Boom. That's it for function notation, ladies and gentlemen. Next video is going to be about the graphs. So please watch the next video. It's going to help you big time for some of the Kahoots and Quizlets and all that good stuff. Awesome. Next one.